April 1st, 1989.
We're going to pick a subject and see what we can learn. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. Let's just talk about visualization, shall we? Something that lives right up here in the mind's eye. You know, it's what you imagine, it's what you think about, it's what you bring about. It's always right there waiting for your request, your command. All you gotta do is take a scan and then just talk your truth. Just picture it exactly as you imagine it. Don't forget any details. Always know that every little aspect counts. Forget about what you don't like, what you don't want, what you don't need, and what really gets you riled. Because when you bring that into your consciousness, you develop it exactly as you imagine it. Pretty cool, huh? So you want to be angry, doubtful, fearful, jealous, upset, bent out of shape. Guess what? You are. It works just like that. But on the other hand, if you want to be happy, prosperous, healthy, holistic, living, loving, embracing, encountering everybody of like mind, taking you to all new levels in the world and generating it all around the globe, picture it just as you imagine it. It's your gift. It's your imagination. It's your visualization. It's everything just as you want it. Yeah. Hey, this isn't hard. This isn't rocket science. This isn't something that's taught in school. This isn't something your parents or your teachers or your friends or your peers, brothers and sisters have ever told you before, I'm sure. Because everybody always wants to play everybody down, play them for the fool, take them to somewhere else where they don't belong, beat them up in the backyard, over in the schoolyard. But once you really know the truth, once you're really clear, once you really have it in your mind of who you are, where you are, none of that ever matters anymore. Because you know, you just picture it just as you want it. Exactly in every detail. And know that it's already done. Oh, the screamers. You guys are jazzy. I got a flock of angels back here or something. I don't know, let's scream that. Hey, how do you like this little band so far? I mean, we're just working. You know, we had one criteria when we all got together. We simply knew it as oneness. That we were all going to embrace each other, love each other, trust, honor, and elevate, have messages that would take us and anybody else to a higher place than we ever imagined was possible before. And that's all we're doing. Through our music, through our words, through just being here with smiles. It's just a big group hug. We just want to love everybody. Right, guys? Yeah, we just want to love everybody. What else is there to do? There's nothing else to do. See, there's only two places you can actually live in this world. One is love, and everything that it offers represents and presents you with its gifts. And fear, and everything that takes you there from there on out, which is everything that's incorrect. Because we're truly pure love, light, being, energy. There's none of that other stuff. That's man-made manifestation. Just to take people somewhere where they don't belong. In those fearful areas. You ever been afraid? I have. And when I found that appeared real. Had nothing to do with what was real at all. It was just my imagination, doubt, running through my veins, taking me to places so that I would just complain and never really understand that I had every gift that I ever needed to absolutely enjoy life and all the bliss and the blessings that it has to offer. There's no shortage of supply. The universe is abundant. It gives you everything you want, need, and desire. Just ask. Don't beg. Just ask. It's ready when you are. Ready to present itself. Giving you the gift of love. Giving you the gift of life. Giving it all that it requires for you to rise to your highest occasion and be whatever you imagine the most. There's nobody better qualified to be you than you, so might as well dig it. Just dig it. Just dig it. Yeah, just dig it. Tony's digging it. See, one of the things that I found out about our little sandbox is that everybody that plays in it likes to play. They bring their toys, and they share their toys, and everybody's like building these beautiful castles. Just one block at a time, one grain at a time. Yeah. Go, Jeff, go. Work it. Work it, Larry. We're going to take you to somewhere else. In my hand, I possess the Zoom 2. It's the ultimate cosmic sound machine. It's awesome. We're going to see if we can get it to resonate to our vibration level right now. We're going to see if the home vibration will generate upward and you can feel its energy flowing. Cosmic, huh? Yeah. Totally cosmic. It says so right on it. I bought it and I believed him. Best $10 I ever spent. I swear. Simple physics. Simple, very simple. Ball bearings. Springs. Cosmic, just the same. Simple. Physics. Principle. See, that's all I wanted to be when I grew up, as a rocket scientist, a brain surgeon. You know, somebody that could, like, split an atom. But I failed. So I just had to learn how to play. Music was the way. I used to look at all the people playing music and I was thinking, what is it they're doing up there? They're playing. They're just playing. That's why music is the way to go. Because you can play all the time. Just play. Just play. It's not work. It's not rocket science. I've been cut off. I've been some more tonight, even though our guitar player is sitting home with a broken toe. We just got so much love and trust going with us right now on this stage that it just doesn't matter. Have you ever imagined what it would like to be a tree? You know, starting off small in a seed to a seedling. Living each day into each year. Blowing through all the storms, strengthening. Each new day a branch appears, little leaves. And each year that passes, it gets stronger and stronger. Rings appear, just a show year after year. It's a beautiful thing. Trees are so beautiful. They're just like us, you know. They just start from little seeds and then they just start to grow. They plant roots. That's how we get ourselves grounded, don't you know? We bring in some water, we breathe in the air, we grow. Well, I happen to know a tree very personally. This little tree happened to be growing in my front yard. Now this tree is called a Russian pine, a Pakistan pine, or something of that kind. The thing that you need to know, it's not indigenous at all. They brought this thing over. They thought they'd see how it did in the Arizona soil. They grew thousands of them everywhere. But there's just something about them. They just don't breathe the air. They grow for like 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. They grow 10, 20, 30, 40 feet tall. They'll get a series of rings, all of their years of growth. But then they just die. And nobody knows why. Where are you going? Keep going, man. That riff, man, you gotta keep that thing. Don't get so conclusive on me. So anyway, I got to know one of these trees real personal. It was sitting in my front yard. It had been dead for years. Blocking all my view, kind of pissing off all the VOC, you know. They don't like to see dead trees. They don't like to see anything too goofy in the yard, you know. Don't let your dog out. Don't want to do that. Don't want to piss off the neighbors. So I started talking to my landlord, and he says, hey, man, you know how to deal with a dead tree? And I said, yeah, man, I know. I've had a few chainsaws in my hand. So we start talking about this. We decide we're going to take this tree down. Yeah, we're going to just take it down. So me and the Tony were out on the street one night talking about the tree. Yeah, we were just standing out there just discussing, like, the tree. So Tony says to me, he says, you know what? We should, like, carve a totem pole out of this thing. Yeah. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's cool. I like that. So we started looking at the tree and sizing it up. We're going, okay, from the ground to 6 foot, that'll be our totem pole. Then we'll take it from that point up and we'll just take that up to the mill in Jerome. We'll cut off all the other branches and we'll stack it up all nice and neat for a cozy fire. Well, I discussed this idea with my landlord. It didn't go very far. He said a totem pole in your front yard in the VOC. What, are you out of your mind? Hey man, that shit won't fly. They're gonna look at you like you lost your mind, man. He said, yeah, you can make a totem pole, put it in the backyard, just cut the thing down. I said, okay, man, we'll cut it down. So then, another brilliant idea came to my mind about the tree. I said, yeah, man, I tell you what, why don't we video this? Why don't we make a little movie of this idea? And Tony says, yeah, okay, cool, yeah, let's do that.
Cool, man, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. So you know what we did? We did that. We put up the tripod, and we got out the Canon, and we stood it in the driveway. We got my friend Kaylin over there and me over there, all steadily with half our clothes off. And we had the chainsaw. It was a big old monster thing with about a 3 mice cylinder in there or something like that. You plug it into a cord, but man, this thing could do the job. And we discussed how safety is important and how gravity rules. And we took it down one limited time, and we got it down to where we just had this beautiful chunk left standing. And then we took that one down too. And it was so cool because you know what happened next? We took that thing right up to the mill. And we met old Don. I don't know if you ever met old Don. Don's probably one of the most unique characters of this kind, next to Bob Bradshaw, of course.
Hi, Bob.
You know, we do have our legends in this town. We got one in the house tonight. So anyway, this guy Don, man, he is just awesome. He's had this property up there for 19 years. It was a ghost town. He walked into it and there was nobody around. Him and his wife thought they would just take this place and go ahead and settle down. They thought, man, this place is cool. All these buildings all over the place, man, all the miners, ghosts laying around. So he started working on this place, man. He started buying trucks and funny old saws and Harley Davidsons, and he's got a mule that walks around and he haws once in a while, but man, he's got one of the coolest saws in all of Verde Valley. It is awesome. This big old thing, man, it is some diesel that was built in 1914, man. It'll pump 24/7, 365 days a year on 2 gallons of gas a day. It's awesome. So we watched our tree just get slice after slice of just beautiful life. You know, I'm looking at this dead tree and I'm watching it being born again right in front of my eyes. It had all this texture and grain and all these beautiful knots. This sap was just drooling down and we're thinking, man, look at that. See, my friend Tony over here, not only is he an amazing human being and a talented bass player, he also plays the tuba. But you know what? This brother builds beautiful furniture. So does my friend Kaylin. They build beautiful furniture and they're just looking at this wood thinking, my God, life is being reborn right then. It's going to a whole new dimension. You know, some people look at those trees, it's dead, cut it down, chop it up, burn it. No, baby, that's not where it lives. It lives in a whole new light now. We got it all nice and stacked, it's packed, it's ready. And it's a beautiful thing. This has all been happening just since Saturday, folks. And the saga continues. It's so beautiful. We're excited. So you're gonna have to wait to hear how the outcome goes.
When do we buy the video?
Hey, the video's coming out. Now let me tell you something else about this little video idea. It was really remarkable. Because we were just thinking, we want to document this thing for one specific reason. It was so that my friend Tony here, who represents the Sedona Furniture Company, a little plug for Tony, we wanted to create a video that would show exactly what Sedona Furniture Company does, which is to take recycled, reused, dead or otherwise lost and forgotten materials and bring them back to life into a brand new form. And we were thinking, right on, man, let's make ourselves a video that shows exactly how we do this, how we take this tree down and build beautiful furniture. We'll show them graphically. But you know what happened? All of a sudden we realized, hey, we're making a training video. We're showing people how to be OSHA conscious, how the gravity rules, and how to take those limbs down without taking yourself down along with it. So out of one video, all of a sudden appeared another one, a training film. And then we get up to the mill, and I tell you what, Don is one of those kind of characters that the camera just loves. And he starts taking us all over the place. He's showing us his trucks, he's showing us his saws, he's explaining the diesel. So I'm standing there watching him, and I'm watching him as I'm filming him at the same time, and I'm thinking to myself, hey Don, has anybody ever made a video for you? Don says, well, you know, the wife and I have talked about this, we've thought about this, we've planned on this, and no, it's never occurred. So I said, Don, I tell you what, why don't we just do a little trade today? I'll make you a video showing how cool you are, and we'll just load up all our wood and we'll call it even. What do you think? He said, cool. I said, right on, brother. We're in business now. So here we were. It all just started from this idea of having to take this dead tree down. And as a result, new life was born. Business, enterprise just grew out of it. Everything just started unfolding. So never underestimate what's right in front of you right now. Ever. Because life is. It just happens. It appears. Don't ever underestimate, because there is no ending. In this dimension, there's just continuation into another field. It never stops, you understand? I could have burned that tree down. I could have turned it to smoke and ash, and it would take on a whole new form, and like that, it would still continue. But we get to appreciate it for a long, long time now. We're gonna watch it appear. Hey, I love the process myself. It's just art. See, we just let go of anything that we ever thought that we ever knew before. We're just taking ourselves and we're just lifting ourselves to a higher dimension simply because we stated it. You know, I put it out in the universe. I've actually been in preparation for this idea for over 25 years. And I just kept patiently waiting. I just kept my perseverance about my plan. And I kept a perspective point of view of everything that was going on around me. Most recently, I was just asking the universe to supply humans that were gifted. And look what I got. I got a Tony. I got myself not only a Tony, he's the Tony. He is the Tony. Now, Tony just arrived here. He just moved in here from California, man, and he is just happening all over this town. And I love it, man. This is a brother and a half. So then I started thinking, hey, our band's starting to take some shape now. Jeff and I had been waiting. Now we got a bass player. We figured, man, we need some more. We got to add to this mix. So I said, keyboards. We need a keyboard player. So 2 weeks ago, I'm going to pick up my boys at the Boys and Girls Club, and I come driving up, and sitting on the curb was this most beautiful black man named Larry Lewis. I jumped out of my car, I walked right up to him, I stuck my hand out, and I said, brother, you guys are far and few between in this town. I said, I know every brother and sister around. Are you new in this town? He said, yeah, man, I just moved here 2 weeks ago. I said, Larry, what are you up to, man? What do you got going on? Within 2 minutes, we were all set to go. Isn't that right, Larry?
That's right.
Him and I represent a minority in this country, okay? We're similar in kind. Him and I were both the sperm donors at one time. Yeah. We were blessed with children and former wives. Now see, we're one of the smallest percentages of minority. We still have a life. And we're educating our kids on how to do the same.
You just got to open your eyes, brother, and see what it is that you imagine for yourself, whatever it is. And it appears. Shitano, same thing. We've all been just grooming for a long time now, right? First time I met this brother, I knew I just was in love with this man. And I knew we were going to do things, we were going to go places. And here it is, unfolding right in front of your eyes. Hey, we're just, we're going into a whole new arena of music. We're going to call ourselves New Age rappers. What do you think? We're going to find out what kind of hit mixes we can get in blues, in jazz, in hip-hop and trip-hop, man. But what we want to do is send love, light, healing messages all the way through. We're going to do it with music. We're going to do it with words. We're just messengers. We're just here. We're light workers. We're just healing the planet one heart at a time. There's nothing else to do, don't you know? That's all there is to do. So we're taking our enterprising ideas and we welcome you, we embrace you, we encourage you to participate at every level that you want to. Because when the credit rolls, where will you see yourself? That's the big picture of life, don't you know? People go through their whole life wondering what it was about. Choosing. It's all choice. See, either you invent yourself and do exactly what you intend, or you're going to be taking orders from somebody for the rest of your life. You know what that means? Doesn't matter who it is. Could be a boss, could be a mom, could be a wife, husband, or a kid. But unless you really get a grip on who you are and how you can elevate and take yourself to the highest possible occasion that you ever imagined, nothing will change. You can either have love in your heart, keep an open mind of higher level consciousness, and take everything that it offers, which is a gift. We recognize that we're just blossoming as beautiful flowers in the springtime of our lives. Otherwise, we got one other choice. And it's fear and everything that represents, which take us into a whole new energy field of anger, doubt. And anger and doubt isn't what it's about. That's what keeps bigotry and hatred alive. We don't want to go there. It's time to drop the bags. You ever see anybody walking around, shoulders all shrugged, face all shrinked up, man, butt all tweaked up? And you wonder, what are they carrying? They don't see the bags, but they can do the bags. Okay. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Anyway, we're just tripping, okay? I hope you enjoyed it. See, we're just in a process. This is a song that we call I Believe, but we're going to preface this song with a little bit of thought. Now, thinking is a creative process. It always changes. You can have your whole life just completely change in the twinkle of an eye. So let's note this. Thinking's a creative process. As we move our creative thinking into firmer belief, we adopt beliefs, and then we start to believe. Now when we start to get our beliefs are something that we'll own a little more, we'll argue for them, we'll defend them, we'll even fight or kill for them. But then there's another whole level that you move to, and that's called knowingness. Once you get to knowingness, it's complete ownership. You never have to fight or argue for it. It's just something that you understand. So keeping that in mind, we call this I Believe. I believe choices are a responsibility. I believe life starts when you do.
believe art is just a process. I believe it's possible to be a successful failure in your life. I totally believe that it's not about the fall, it's the landing. That's what gets you. I believe it's important to own your character. I believe in the peace of mind. I believe that challenges are just an opportunity that we can hone our strength. I believe in being a slave to my purpose. I believe that life is really interesting if you are. And I believe that people who live in really troubled lives seem to enjoy it somehow. I believe everybody picks their nose. I'm certain of that. I believe there's no accidents in life. I believe it's just all your attitude, you know, it's what you perceive, it's just what you're thinking about most of the time. I believe inside every single person lives a skeleton somewhere. I believe bowels and barometers in their lives, they sort of give us a measurement of how we're feeling every moment, every day. I believe that you can just never have too much fun if you're really like enjoying your life. Hey, I believe that if you don't know where you're going in life, you're just not gonna like where you might end up. I believe you're only as good as your integrity. I believe life isn't about any one moment. It's moment after moment. I believe everybody screws up sometime. I mean, come on, give me a break. I mean, not so perfect. Hey, I believe it's really easy to lose perspective. Yeah, it is. But I also believe it's really easy to find perspective. I believe it's all in your perception, your point of view. Hey, I believe it's all relatives, you know. Everybody's got some. You know, some of them are once and twice removed. Never seems to get rid of them though. Somehow. Hey, I believe if you can lose it, you can find it. I believe all packs need a really strong alpha leader. Hey, I believe there's no free lunch, but my friend Tony over here, he believes there's free lunch. So that's where beliefs will get you. I believe you can find true happiness if you truly look for it. I believe if you don't wake up and smell the coffee, maybe it's time to brew some. I believe that the criminal mind sustains government. That's what keeps so many people employed. Hey, I believe if it isn't broke, man, don't fix it. Leave it alone. Hey, I believe if you plug in your target, it will sound better in the system. I'm certain of that. Hey, I believe if your consciousness doesn't get you, your karma will. Hey, I believe if you're not looking for solutions, you must be the problem. Hey, I believe given time, things change. It's just the way it is. It's the only every single asshole you ever encountered in your life, you must truly be one yourself. Takes one to know one. Can't believe it if, and where you go, there you are. There you are, darling. Hey, Tony. I believe if you're born and you have nothing to do, you must be born and have nothing to do. Just kind of works like that. Don't you know?
Jeff over here is getting delighted with his guitar. Let's go, Jeff, go. Every time we do a song, we're recording it, I say, go, Jeff, go. And he plays with his kids, and his kids sing the song, and he goes, go, Jeff, go. Then he calls music, go, Jeff, go.
All right, we're gonna shift gears. Now, I've got something that I gotta show you, okay, real quick. Okay, don't go away now. I gotta show you something now. It's a transformation. See, this all happened one day when I was up in Flagstaff shopping. And I'll tell you all about it, you just hang on. I gotta do my transformation thing.
Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. What you got to lose? Check it out, check it out. What you got to lose? Check it out, check it out. Go, go.
Hey, I'm Sandman. You know, I used to be the friendly guy that you could count on walking down every aisle. But I got higher than that. You know, I used to hang around up there in Flag, man. I used to push them carts all over the store, man. I even had a moment where I was the rollerblading guy, man. I was the guy.
Check it out, check it out.
But then one day I had new vision. I realized that I could see beyond my wildest
Check it
dreams.
out.
All of a sudden I started feeling like something empowered, something renewed, something bigger than God itself. All of a sudden I decided, hey, I'm me. I know if you need help, you can ask me. I said I can rise to a higher occasion. I don't need to push these goddamn carts all over this store.
Check it out, check it out.
I'm Sandman, damn it. That's who I am.
Go
I'm just
Sandman.
the Sam. I'm the Sam. I'm the Sandman.
Go Sandman.
Go ahead, ask me. I can help. I'm the Sandman.
Go Sandman.
Yeah, I know where it is, man. I know where it lives. I've been all over that thing.
Go Sandman.
You know, one day I got real pissed off, man. I was walking up to my boss,
Sandman.
and I said, you know what? This place sucks. I don't even want to be here anymore. You know what I gotta do? I got a bigger mission in life, man. I'm gonna go out in the world. I'm gonna take my little
Go
vest,
Sandman.
and I'm gonna become something greater than anything I ever imagined. They call me the Sandman. Ask me. I can help.
Go Sandman.
Just go ahead. Ask me. I can
Go
help.
Sandman.
See, when I started, it was beautiful.
Go Sandman.
Because not only did I get this beautiful red vest, you know,
Go
and I
Sandman.
could walk all over the aisles and people could come up and tap me on the shoulder and say, can you help? And I say, yeah, man, I can help.
Go
But see,
Sandman.
man, I got this button right here, this big old button, and it's so
Go
simple.
Sandman.
It just says, smile, I'm
Go
new.
Sandman.
And I was new. And that's all I had to do, man,
Go
to smile.
Sandman.
I could just stand there every aisle and smile, man. I said, I'm new. Yeah, that's all I was, man. I was new.
Go Sandman.
Walking around the aisles with my vest, feeling really cool.
Go Sandman.
But it was a bigger mission. I knew I had to break out. I knew I had to step up into a higher location. So I told my boss, screw you.
Go
I got
Sandman.
something that I gotta do.
Go Sandman.
So I went out in the parking lot.
Go Sandman.
I started walking up to all the new shoppers and customers.
Go Sandman.
And I took my position. And I said, I'm Sandman.
He is Sandman.
Ask me.
He is Sandman.
I can help.
He is Sandman.
Hey, there was nothing else to do. Because I knew at Sam's Club I was screwed. But I got so enlightened, I got so inspired, man. I just had to walk onto a whole new world, man. Which I never tired. Because I'm Sandman. Go ahead, ask me. I can help. Sandman. Sandman. Hey, that was a lot of fun.
Go Sandman.
Hey, do you guys think you can make anything up as you go along? What do you think?
Sometimes.
And you
I feel like
know,
The other week, you know, somebody actually asked us, they said, can you guys play something you know?
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Mounds has chocolate nuts.
How do we
What do you got?
playing what we
What do you
know?
got? What do you got? What do you got?
Hey, we're having fun. I hope you are too.
I'm gonna see you in a while. I said, baby, I'm gonna see you in a while. I'm gonna see you in a while.
Where did you go? Well, last night we were just laying nice and tight by the fire. You were all soft, you were cuddly, you were rubbing my cheek, you were whispering in my ear, just giving me everything I could hear. Baby. The fire was flowing, it was growing, it was flowing, and we were laying around on the beautiful tiger skin rug. We were all nice and close and cozy, and loving every minute of it. But baby, after drinking that bottle of Renee, after having those 2 bottles of Merlot, after massaging you to and fro, hey, I passed out. Hey, I'm sorry. What can I say to you? You know, I was there, baby. I mean, I woke up and there I was by myself, just laying by the smoking air. And I'm thinking to myself, baby, where did you go?
I'm gonna see you in a while. I'm gonna see you in a while. I said, baby, you know I'm gonna see you in a while. I miss you, baby. It's so long. Don't you know now, baby? You know I'm gonna see you in a while. I'm sorry, my lady. I'm gonna have to walk many, many miles. I'm gonna see you in a while.
Darling, I'm missing you, baby. I'm longing for you. I'm loving this show. Oh, come on, baby. You know I never did you no wrong, baby. Hey, I got messed up, man. What can I say? Did I do Did I forget to tell you today how much I love you? Oh, baby. Baby, please, 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 please. Just come on back, baby. You know I'll treat you good. I'll treat you right, baby. I'll give you everything, everything you desire. All day, all night, man. I'm gonna love you like you've never been loved before. Just come on back, baby.
I wanna see you in the morning.
There she go, baby. Don't be dissing me like this. Don't be leaving me like this, baby. I know you gotta go. I know you gotta go, but baby, please come back. Baby.
I know she is. I wanna see you in the morning.
Just come back. You're beautiful.
You know I'm gonna see you in the morning. I said, baby,
Well, come on, baby. Come on back now. Hey, I just need you, you know what, baby. I love you, darling. But you know, what is it? Did I forget to tell you that I love you today? Just come on home. Let's just bring it on home. We'll just go ahead. You know what? We're just gonna bring it on home. Go ahead, darling. Great up, girl. Go ahead. Give me your good. Show me your stuff. Show me your stuff.
You know I'm gonna see you really, really, really soon.
Let's bring it on down. Let's just bring it on down. We'll just take it home while you're there.
You know I'm gonna see you. I'm just gonna remind don't you know, baby? That's right, baby. I'm gonna see you in your eyes.
Now me, myself, I'd be known as the MC Rev Kev. That's my moniker. We got nothing else to do but just shed our love and pour it on through. That's what we're here for. We're gonna give it to you every way we know how in one big group love hug. I hope you're ready for that. We don't want to exclude anybody. Beautiful.
seasons in life's many streams. It can be so very, very confusing, so it seems. But the changes that we see bring new life to form. It's a new beginning, like being born. And there are changes. It's just life changes.
He said changes.
Life changes. Salmon only make it when they're swimming upstream. Forget all about all those challenges and all the comatose dreams. Wow, that was a great wave. Felt like just waves moving through the stream. You survive by desire. You create new life.
He said changes.
It's all about the changes.
He said
Life changes.
All those changes.
Just chewing and swallowing each savory bite.
Changes.
In all of life's changes.
He said changes.
Just always remember that the heart is a pump.
All those changes.
Sometimes you think it's breaking when you fall in a slump.
Only changes.
Just think about it. This hurt that you have. It's hurt that we choose when we're sorry and sad. You'll find it easy to forge ahead, facing the monsters in your head. It seems so redundant, these circles of pain. Just searching for answers. Just to see what we can gain.
He said changes.
It's just life changes.
All those changes.
Changes.
Changes. All those changes.
And when you actually figure it out, when you get to the point where the difference between, and you realize that you are the director, you'll change your life scene, because it's just changes. There's nothing in life that's permanent but changes.
Only changes.
Changes.
All those changes.
It's just life and its changes. Like maybe this morning, you got up and you thought, maybe I should change my socks. Maybe change my underwear, change my hairstyle. Maybe I'll just start changing my diet, change my aura, change the way I stretch and I expand my style out in the world. Wouldn't that be something? Just imagine the changes that would be happening around you, how your boss would look at you, how your friends and your wife would look at you. You could wake up this morning and just change your mind. You could change your teeth. You could change your address, your zip code, your city, your county, your state. You might even want to one day change your government. You may just want to change your political party to have no party at all except the real party, which is just love. There's nothing else to do with our lives. It's just simply love. Changes. 'cause life is filled with changes.
All those changes,
Changes,
when those changes,
changes, changes.
all those changes, those changes, those changes, those changes,
Changes.
all those changes,
It's life.
those changes,
It's life.
all those changes,
It's life.
those changes,
Nothing but
all
changes.
those changes.
We're making every move, every moment, every day of our lives. It's just one new moment. It's a new frame. It's a new opportunity to rise above.
All those changes, 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 those all those changes, change, all those changes, those changes, those changes, all those changes, those changes, changes, all those changes, those changes, oh, we need a changes. Change, only changes. Changes, all those changes. Changes, those changes, those changes, those changes, those changes, those changes, those changes, changes, changing all the changes, changing all the changes, all those changes, changing, when it changes, those changes, when it changes, those changes, we're changing, he said changes, he said changes, those changes, all the changes, going through changes, those changes, those changes, those changes, those changes, changing all the time now, changing, change your name, change your shoes, we're changing, change
your outlook.
always changing,
Just
we're
change.
changing,
Accept the change.
we're changing.
Hey, you know, there's still some places that you can actually get change when you buy something. That's just change in itself.
We're changing, we're
Change in the pocket.
We're changing, you're changing, you're changing. Everybody's changing.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you very much. I want you to
I just love this. I've got a floor director now. I'm so happy. Just wrote yesterday. It actually opened our session last night with a rehearsal, and we just loved it so much we decided we'd just go ahead and keep it, and we're gonna do it now. It's called "I Need Your Touch."
Jeff, go.
Go, Jeff, go. In the heat of the moment of passionate play, I think this is another one of those Go Jeff Go songs, man.
Go, Jeff,
The
go.
brother is on fire, I swear. I love it. I think Jeff's channeling tonight. Awesome. Give it up for Jeff. In the heat of the moment of passionate play, when your eyes expressed everything that I wanted to say, the strong love vibration, I feel it in your touch, is the love I've been longing for. I've been longing for your touch.
I need your touch.
I need your touch, baby.
I want your touch.
You are my dream. It's a vision fulfilled. My angel, passion, sweet nectar distilled. You're deep in my heart and fresh on my mind. I count every moment as a blessing in time. And I need your touch, baby.
Beyond touch.
I need your touch.
Want your touch. Beyond touch.
There's no need to look further. I've paid many dues to discover the magic in you. Know that I'll always honor our love. I see our love so
touch. I need your touch, oh baby. Feel the touch. Touch me. Need your touch. Touch me. I need your touch. I need your touch, baby. Touch. Feel the touch. I need your touch, baby. I need it. Feel the touch. Feel the touch. Feel the touch. Touch. Feel the touch. I need your touch, baby. Touch me. Just touch me. Need your touch. Please. Feel your touch. I need your touch, oh baby. Feel the touch. I need you. I need your touch. I love you. I need the touch of you. I just wanna hold you in my arms. Feel the touch. Touch me. You feel the touch. Touch me. Can you feel the touch? Feel the touch. Can you feel it? Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. Feel the touch. Can you feel the touch? Feel your touch. Can you feel the touch? Feel your touch. Can you feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it? I wanna feel the touch. I wanna feel the touch. I wanna feel the touch, baby. Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel the touch. Feel the touch. Need your touch. Can you feel the touch? I need your touch. Can you feel it, feel it, feel it? Can you feel the touch? 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 Touch me. Feel the touch. Feel the touch. Feel the touch. Can you feel the touch? Can you feel the touch? Can you feel the touch? Oh, baby.
And there it is, folks. That is officially the third time we played that song in the last 24 hours. You know, I gotta tell you, I love this band. I love all these people. Thank you all so much for your beingness, your presence, your pure love om vibration. So, hey Daniel.
Help you see how beautiful you really actually are. That's our whole agenda here. I hope you're okay with that. We're just storytellers. We're poets. We're just people that have a purpose in bringing light, love, healing energy to you through music and messages. And I'm going to tell you a little story right now. This story started just recently, right in my front yard. I never imagined what it would be like to be a tree. You know, something as simple as a seed that sprouts into a seed. You know, giving your whole life to just groundedness and rooting out. Elevating upward and then branching out. Well, there's a tree I happen to know very personally. This tree lived right in my front yard. It's some kind of tree from like Russia, Pakistan, I don't know, somewhere from some other land, but it's not indigenous to this area. It doesn't take too kindly. But they planted them all over Murray Valley, Cottonwood, Sedona, uptown, downtown, thousands of them everywhere. They don't make it. For some reason, they'll grow 10, 20, 30, 50 feet high over 10 or 20 years. And then they just die. They just stand there in all their glory with their pine cones and needles hanging, draping, just hanging in the wind like some leftover dried arrangement on some banquet table of life somewhere. Well, I only had one. My landlord asked me, he said, "You want this tree?" He said, "No, well, it's dead." He says he wants it out, so we decided we'd take it down. We learned a lesson though about this tree. This tree was teaching us something that is very valuable in the life cycle of how life just processes and changes and shifts in energy from one form to another. This tree could have become firewood right at our beck and call, but instead, Tony and I stood out in the moonlight one night looking at this tree and talking about its future. Tony says, "Man, this tree would make a beautiful totem pole. What do you think?" I said, "Tony, that is a righteous idea, man. Let's make a totem pole." Well, the landlord didn't think that was such a good idea. We live in the VOC, man. In the VOC, you don't do stuff like that. You don't put up like a scrap yard in your front yard. You don't let your dog run around off on the beach. You don't do that. So, what we did with the tree instead, we took a part of it off for firewood. We took another whole portion and slipped it out. It was 19 feet tall, and we brought it to the ground and sliced that puppy in half. We loaded it in the back of a 64 Chevy and took it up to the mill in Jerome. And what we discovered in that process, we were taking that tree home. Slab after slab was coming off this beautiful, big old building saw. Character was coming out, sap like teardrops was falling from its face. It had green character and knots, bark. He was about to take a new life form. It's no different than us. Our whole life is a process of growth and change. We just take it from a ground root level and then we take it to another plane. It's not difficult, it's not rocket science. The tree represents the beautiful fact of life. Because no matter how you transform from one thing to the other, life just goes on. It just goes on. Life goes on. dance. It'd be fun.
I think we should do a dance.
Yeah.
I want to do a dance.
I know a dance. I
gotta do a dance.
I know a dance.
I want to dance.
Hey, I know a dance, okay? It goes something like this. Okay, let me think. Okay,
You guys want to come and dance with us?
come over here.
Come on over here.
Okay.
Let's dance. Let's dance.
Okay, this is really, you can join us if you like. This is really simple.
You can stand up where you are. Just go
Okay,
ahead. You can
it
dance.
goes,
You want to dance.
it goes a little something like this. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, you put your right foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around, 'cause that's what it's all about. You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, put your left foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around, and that's what it's all about. You put your head in, you put your head out, you put your head in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around, and that's what it's all about. You put your butt in, you put your butt out, you put your butt in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around, and that's what it's all about. You put in, out, in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around, and that's what it's all about. Hey, did you have fun with that? Now just imagine the kind of person it takes to write a song like this, okay? Now here's a guy that's probably been sitting around out in his studio for like weeks, maybe months. Wife's been on an agenda. He ain't getting any. He's sitting there thinking, shit, what can I do? In, out, in, out, shake it all about. In, out. You go in and out. Hey, can I have a sip of that? Hey, I'm gonna tell you a little story. There's a little story about a spider monkey named Gimli. And his cow, Gladwell. Now, this is an absolute true story. Trust me. See, back in the time when I was just a little man, I was living back in the Northwest, you know, with a whole bunch of like people in communal life. One of my friends decided one day it would be really cool to buy a spider monkey for this one friend. Now, nobody was really prepared for the spider monkey, but hey, it's a new member of the family. Adjust. So now we got a spider monkey living in the house. Got a cage built that's all decked out. Gimli's totally a happening monkey. Now he doesn't even know the difference between what it's like to be with or without, because he's just been living with human beings and just trying to figure that all out. So a year goes by. The same friend reappears and decides it's time that Gimli's got a companion. Her name was Galadriel. They were really cute together. Just a couple of spider monkeys. Yeah. Well, could open the cage and he would just run around giving loving gifts of love to everybody all the time. It was monkey love, man.
Sounds like monkey love.
It was monkey love, man. Hey, do you know how to do the monkey? It goes something like this. Who came up with that one?
I don't know, man. Who came up with it?
Anyway, Gimli now. Gimli, we're back to Gimli, man. Mr. Spider Monkey in the house.
Go Gimli! Go Gimli!
So this particular day, we're hanging out, man, me and all my friends. There's probably 7, 8 of us in the house, and we're all just kind of lit up on a Saturday afternoon. Gimli's running around loose, having fun, just giving his love hugs. And there was this one friend of mine, his name was Kevin. Now, the thing about Kevin that you have to understand is that he was a very, very serious person with high command. I mean, this person always had to let you know how intelligent and significant his words were. So he was telling us something important. He was pontificating. And Gimli was sitting on his shoulder, petting his hair, stroking him. He's like loving his ear, and he's just like, and he's sitting there all straight-faced, and he's telling us some worldly idea. I couldn't even remember what that part was. But here was the thing. Gimli was on a mission.
Go Gimli!
Yeah.
Go Gimli!
And he was in that monkey love position. And the next thing you know, my friend Kevin was sitting there with all of his significance, telling us something of amazing importance, when all of a sudden, he leaped into the air screaming. The monkey took off. Kevin ran all over the house, chasing down the monkey. Well, what we soon realized, it needed no further explanation. Kevin was just getting a little piece of monkey love.
Monkey love.
It was monkey love.
What did he do?
It was one of those instinctual things. I know that it, runs rampant in the Homo sapiens, but trust me, it's a primate thing too.
What did he do?
Well, him and little Willie were walking hand in hand, and they were just going into fantasy land. And it happened to be inside Kevin Porter's ear. Yeah, he got some monkey love.
Ew!
It was actually kind of a skunky love. As I recall, by the way he was picking at his ear, I'm almost certain it was kind of a chunky love as well. Yeah, he was doing the monkey. Kevin and Gimli, they were working it, man. Hey, you gotta love monkeys. They're like your little brothers.
Sounds like monkey stew to me, man.
Yeah. So, life's funny like that. I had the great benefit of experiencing this very comical moment without having to be the recipient of monkey love. I got to bear witness to this incredible art form, monkey love. Yeah, he did the little dance. He did the monkey. Gimli was doing the monkey. Monkey. Chunky. He was kind of spunky. Yeah, monkey love.
I want to hear a joke. 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 I want to hear a joke.
I want to hear a joke. The Jeff.
There's these 3 guys on a golf course. There's an American guy and a German guy and a Japanese guy, and they're golfing away. And about the 3rd hole, they hear a phone ring. The American guy takes his thumb and his little finger, And he starts talking away. And after he finishes, he looks to the other guys and says, American technology. I have a chip in my thumb, a chip in my little finger, and an antenna in my hat. And they're going along and they get to the 9th hole and they hear a phone ring again. This time the German guy tilts his head and starts talking away in German. And they're wondering what's going on, and he says, yeah, this is the best of German technology. You see, I have a chip in my tooth and one in my ear, and the antenna is in my spine. So they continue on their golf outing, and they get to the 13th hole. And the phone rings again. This time the Japanese guy goes darting off into the bushes. And they're wondering what is going on. So they walk over to the bushes and they see the Japanese guy. He's like down on his knees. He's squatting. He's got his pants down to his knees. And he's got a roll of toilet paper shoved up his ass. Ow. And they look down at him and they say, what are you doing? And he says, waiting for a fax.
Good evening, and welcome to the Lizard and Lounge. Usually known as the Los Lava Lizards, and we're here in the house.
Rock the house.
Yeah, we're gonna rock the house tonight. We had a group meeting before we started the show, and one of the things that we decided that needed to flow was that we had to have a theme for the evening. Something that we could all resonate to and understand. And we didn't want to just limit it to ourselves, so we're going to extend that out to every woman and man. It's called fun. 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 Fun.
Fun.
Fun. Yeah. It's F-U-N. It's simply fun. And that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to have some fun. Now, we're just coming to you live right now, right here. One of the things that we possess is an important listening ear. We've brought ourselves together in a loving trust. And we're going to present that to you. All of us in one group hug. And have fun while we're doing it, right?
Fun. How's that girl? Fun. Fun.
Fun, fun,
Fun.
fun,
Everyone has some
fun,
fun.
fun, fun, fun,
Everyone
fun,
has some
fun,
fun.
fun. Now I'm going to tell you a little story about this band. It's been a dream of ours for many, many years. Now we all come from various walks of life. We have our different deals that we have to put up with every day. But the one thing that we found consistent running through all of us is that we had a desire. Now in that desire was a dream, and what that dream was simply is that somewhere very deep down inside every one of our hearts was a song longing to come forth. And so through all of our lives, we just pattern ourselves into the conditional exchange, you know, getting careers, lives, wives, kids, jobs, bills, cars, credibility, credentials to put on the wall, you know, all the stuff that makes us so big, so tall.
I wanna have some fun.
Yeah, and that's what I want to do. I want to have some fun. And
have some fun.
I want to have some fun too. That's what it's all about, you know. Now, one of the things that we all discovered that we had to process through is to let go of everything that was an old paradigm, something that we had to just let go of. Let go of. Let go of. We realized we were stepping into a whole new world, a whole new energy, a whole new spirituality of elevated thought consciousness. We knew that we didn't really have any other choice but to choose. Now, if you're going to live in your heart, if you're going to live in your mind, you're going to visualize all the time, then you got to own everything that you do and say. Whatever you talk about, you're going to bring about. And that will be your truth every day. Now me, I grew up around musicians. My father, my brother, my other brother. I started learning early that music was an incredible discipline. It required tenacity, focus, intent, and desire. None of which I personally possess, but I gave it a try anyway. It took me a long time to realize, to discover, to unfold, to get past the limitations that I had set in my mind. I found that I was comparing myself with my brother and others and really limiting myself all the time. So, years passed, careers formed, creation flowed. And one day I decided I want to have some fun. So in that process I let it go, I gave it up. I decided there's only one way to go and that way is up. And I was dedicated to it. I wasn't going to waver from this plan. I was going to rise into the occasion as a brand new man. So I stayed focused. I had a purpose, and I focused straight on that purpose. It became my dharma. And in that process, other people started to appear and unfold and present themselves, and it all became so perfectly clear. I wasn't alone. I wasn't in separation. I was okay. I could be myself. And I could have some fun. So this is how we do it, folks. This is just sound waves. We're just painting a whole new picture. Just giving you an opportunity to see how art in process really lives. I want you to know about every character in this band because this is a unique story and it was a part of the universal plan. Now I started putting this show together a number of months ago. It actually started beginning this year and I had a plan. But it required certain people to rise up into their own occasion and start presenting themselves. So, this man here, this incredible genius, his name's the Jeff. And he is a master. Now, Jeff and I met last year when I first moved into this town. He was one of the first people that I had the pleasure and the privilege of meeting. And we had a conversation and we talked and we decided that getting together and playing music would probably be a really good thing. It took months and months and months and months and more months. But when the timing was right, it all appeared and unfolded in effortless form. And Jeff is in my pocket like no brother I could ever imagine. We're both cancers. We both know how to crawl across the beach. We know how to get under the rocks and surf in the low tides.
Go, Jeff, go.
Go, Jeff, go. This would be the Jeffy Jazz Kincaid.
Go, Jeff, go.
Go, Jeff, go. Put your seatbelt on and remember to have some fun. All right. Now back here, blowing this sweet, toneful, melodic, yeah, soprano sax, a master crafter. This man plays soprano sax, alto sax, tenor sax, he plays flute, he plays guitar. He started out as a trap player when he was a little kid. He's a Latin percussionist, a keyboard player, an engineer extraordinaire. He's a high science computer wizard. And he is pure love, light, energy. And we are blessed to have him grace our stage. Mr. Shatana Cruz on the soprano saxophone.
Go, Chicago.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, you having fun yet? Go, Shatana. spirit of fun, I want to share someone. Now here's a man who's beautiful in all respects of the word. He's a dad raising 3 kids. He plays an excellent keyboard. He's a marketing genius. Spent years in broadcast television. And he has brought himself forth He's got the perfect name for it, because he's Larry Lewis. We could call him Larry the Lizard Lewis, but I think Larry Lizard is too much. Oh, look at there he goes. Go Larry, go Larry, go Larry, go Larry, go Larry. Larry's awesome. I found him sitting on a curb in front of the Boys and Girls Club. And I jumped right out of my car and I went right up and stuck my hand out and I said, "Hi, my name is Cayce. How are you?" And he was so receptive. He's so beautiful. I love you. Then, as the story continues, we are a brand new band. Just understand, we've only been putting this whole program together with this group for about 6-8 weeks. And we're doing the thing that we came together to do that was more important than how we present ourselves to you. And what was that? One thing. Oh, what was that? One thing that we were bringing tonight. What was the theme?
Fun.
Oh, fun. Fun.
And tomorrow's tickle day.
Fun. Yeah, tomorrow's tickle day. Today's fun day. You know, you gotta get your priorities straight. And because we're so much into fun and tickle, I was doing this show one night. We're over here on this stage. I'm looking in the back of the room, and I've been watching this incredible goddess all night long. She walked in the room with such total grace, total presence. There was no mistake that a goddess was in the place. I found her after the show. She was still hanging out, don't you know? I walked up to her, I said, "I noticed you all night. How did you enjoy yourself?" And what did you tell me, Zion? Powerhouse. She was having fun. So I asked her, I said, "Well, what else do you do besides just stand around being a beautiful goddess looking lovely?" I said, "Do you sing? Do you dance? What do you do?" And this is what she told me. "Ever since I was a little girl, I dreamed of being a singer and a dancer. And for some reason, she was unable to get past her own privacy in this fantasy. But something happened in the course of our conversation. She got inspired. Her eyes opened up, her heart opened up, her courage expanded, and all of a sudden, she became the incredible, glowing beauty Zion. And she is awesome. Please give it up for Zion. And back here on our trap set, this fine young man rolled in from Rochester, New York a year ago, moved himself into play, had his drums all packed away. Matter of fact, parts of them were still sitting back east at his parents' house. But we found each other somehow. Jeff started having his drums shipped out. And he's been having fun. Yes? You having fun now? Right on. And he would be Jeff. See, we got two Jeffs in the band, and the only way we can distinguish them is Jeff and the Jeff. See, we got the Jeff, the Tony, the Larry.
Want to have some fun.
It's one of those kind of bands. What can they say? You gotta have a title. They want it to be the. My name is the MC Rev Kev. I will be your host for the my life in June, and I knew in the first minute and a half of conversation that we were going to be together for the rest of our lives. It was totally clear to me. It was completely apparent. Not only has he shown up on the same vibration and intellect and spiritual and heart levels, not only does he engineer, help me roadie, and play the bass, he's my nanny for my kids. He's awesome. He's all around. He totally rules. And what's the most important thing that you're going to do tonight?
I want to have some fun.
Fun. That's right. Fun. That's what it's all about. This would be the Tony on the bass having fun. Now we're going to take a free exercise tonight. We're going to break up the band. We're going to show you a little bit of diversity if we can. We have all of this power and all of this presence, but we also have variable individuals that make up this band. So we're going to do a little phase shifting on you tonight. We're going to bring it to you one song at a time. So let's jam and rock this one out. Thank you very much. All right. Now, just the other day, while at rehearsal, these three children got together in the play band. Oh, yeah. And they figured out all sorts of fun stuff that three guys could do with a guitar, bass, and drums. So we're going to feature our power trio, Tony, Square Jeffs. It's Jeff Square and Tony. Please help me welcome them.